This is a very disappointing decision, but one that is expected. Israel wants to control the entirety of Palestine, and it doesn't shy away from saying it. It's been saying it for a long time. This is the intention of the expansionist ideology of Israel. They have said it very clearly in 1948, they have said it in 56, they have said it in 1970, and today we see it exercised on the ground. All of Gaza is today under the military occupation of Israel. Israel to become part of the region, there's no way but to give us our rights. Well, the Israeli government doesn't want any sort of Palestinian control in Gaza. But Israel can say whatever it wants. Gaza is part of the entirety of the occupied territory. And as such, whoever has the political and legal mandate over Gaza today is the Palestinian Authority, the PLO.
And then you shifted? In 2000, I moved to...
The two states is the only viable solution. If anybody thinks there's any other viable solution, let them think twice, because Israel will not accept a state for all of its citizens, a democratic state. We will not accept to live under apartheid, and we will not accept the maintenance of the status quo as is today. So the only viable solution, as endorsed by the international community, if not all of it, including the United States until now, because they have not said yet we're against the two-state solution. So it is the only viable state, and we should continue pursuing it. And the New York conference has stressed the fact that it is the two-state solution that needs to be pursued.
Actually, there was a question that we were supposed even to ask about the West Bank.
We were part of the drafting of the day after plan for Gaza for rehabilitation and reconstruction, and that plan became an Arab plan, an Arab Islamic plan, an Arab Islamic and worldwide plan that is endorsed by most capitals of the world. And we have an idea of what needs to be done in the immediate phase post-war in terms of immediate relief and rehabilitation, and then embarking on a longer-term reconstruction plan for Gaza. After all, asking for whatever international law gives us, no more, no less. We will have elections within a year's time, but these elections need the conducive environment. Jerusalem is a must. Jerusalem is part and parcel of occupied territory. And now it's the ball is in the court of Israel and the international community. They need to allow us to facilitate the electoral process of the Jerusalemites. So the entirety of Palestine should be part of the election process. President Abbas has already drafted alongside the Central Committee for Elections the steps on which we will embark in the near future. So the state exists. I think this will be another symbolic push towards materialization of the states, especially if it comes out in the international conference in September, in line with the preparations and the results and the deliverables of the conference we've just had in New York. Enough is enough. We have suffered for too long. We deserve our state. We're not asking for anything that is above international law. We are peace seekers. We are human beings who deserve to live. It's about time to materialize our state. Well, the settler activities today are extremely dangerous, and it's again part and parcel of the Israeli policy. What you see on the Gaza Strip is genocide. What you see on the West Bank is another form of harassing our lives by displacement, by home demolitions, by settler attacks, etc., etc. Today, these settlers are empowered and they're emboldened by ministers who are settlers themselves. And the incitement that we hear from the Israeli government by key officials or the settler leaders fuel the settler activities and need to be stopped, because it is igniting a lot of animosity and it is making our lives even worse than it is. It should be stopped.